The quarterback that I think nobody's talking about, who I think is one of the best quarterbacks in college football, is Ethan Grunkemeyer, the transfer from Penn State, now Virginia Tech. And today we're going to be breaking down his film. Before I get started, I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of July, so please subscribe. This is the first play we're going to be breaking down from Grunkemeyer. This is in the Pinstripe Bowl last year versus Clemson. Watch Grunkemeyer on this play. So immediately you have the corner blitz here that was not picked up by the Penn State running back. And now this forces Grunkemeyer to step up in the pocket there, which he does. Now, with nobody out to his right side here, he forced him to roll out left, make a crossbody throw to his tight end, which is completed. Obviously, here the tight end doesn't really get that much from that play there, only gaining maybe about a yard. Let's watch it one more time there. I'm going to skip back a little bit. So here, watch Grunkemeyer. Skip too far forward again. But the way that he's able to step up in the pocket here, avoid this pressure, and get off a completion here, just shows you his ability to extend plays longer. This is the next play I'm going to bring down. This is when Penn State played Indiana last year. This one's a little bit harder to see, but watch this play by Grunkemeyer here. So obviously, plays developed here, and watch this receiver right down in the bottom right corner of your screen here. He breaks down the middle of the field, and look how well this ball is placed. You have this linebacker here, and they're going to show in a second this corner there. Look how perfectly that ball is placed by Grunkemeyer, so where only his receiver can get it there. Now I'll show this one more time. Just look at this play. This is this throw here by Grunkemeyer. Layering the ball over that middle linebacker perfectly to his receiver, just in between those two players from Indiana. A perfect play by Grunkemeyer there. This next play is very similar to the last one we just watched. Watch Grunkemeyer and how he lays this ball perfectly over the top here. So I'm going to pause it right there. You have this linebacker here, and then right off the screen there, you see this corner or this cornerback right here. He layers this ball perfectly in between these two defensive players for Ohio State to where only his man can get it. Now, sure, this game is pretty much over at this point, but this play is just amazing by Grunkemeyer of how he's able to layer that ball to only where his receiver can go up and grab it, and that play cannot be intercepted there. This next play is against Clemson in the Pinstripe Bowl again. Watch Grunkemeyer on this play and how he perfectly placed this ball. So this ball goes over the top, right on this area, the back shoulder of this receiver, able to put it right on top of the Clemson defender where only his tight end can get it. Something that I think is so good about Grunkemeyer is his ability to place the ball where only his receiver can get it. He makes passes so that they cannot be intercepted and then only his player can catch it, which I think is something that is kind of rare to see nowadays. This is probably Grunkemeyer's best play of his whole season last year. 4th and 4 against Iowa. Watch this here. Looking, stepping up in the pocket, cutting back, making multiple, three men miss on Iowa on a 4th down. It doesn't show this, but this is a 4th down. 4th and 4 here. Grunkemeyer is able to pick up the first down. I'll skip back one more time so you get a better look at this. But he makes 3 Iowa defenders right here. 1, 2, 3. 3 miss him right there. This should be a sack for Iowa. This should not be a first down. But Grunkemeyer shows how he's a dual threat quarterback, can use his legs, perfectly place the ball in areas, and has a great arm talent. I think Grunkemeyer is one of the best quarterbacks in college football entering next year. This is the pass where you see Grunkemeyer thread the needle here. Watch this right here. Look at this tight end right here. You see Grunkemeyer threading the needle right there. I know this isn't one of the most fancy plays we'll see, but this is a pass that you can see that just gets the job done here. Quick out, because if this ball is too far in, it could get picked off by one of these corners. If it's over the top, it's incomplete. To the left, it's incomplete. He fits that ball perfectly in there for a touchdown. A play that can go under the radar for entering next year. He's pretty much the solidified starting quarterback for Virginia Tech next year. I think under that James Franklin coaching staff, I think he's going to be able to do very solid next year. I think he could really help Virginia Tech maybe get somewhere into the high ranking or low rankings next year, maybe in like the 20 rankings. Because I think Virginia Tech has a solid team after they've recruited a bunch of Penn State players who entered the transfer portal. And as I said below, I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of July, so please subscribe.